Wow, just watched part two of Star Trek Discovery, the season, halfway season final. Definitely the best episode of this series so far. Absolutely fantastic. The acting were up to standard. The writing, everything. It was a very enjoyable ride. Was this episode? Things are coming together through season, and there were things added which were sort of interesting. I mean, the Klingon ship of the dead got wiped out. I mean, taking up Discovery, it got fucking hammered, didn't it, basically? I mean, Lorca, came up with a plan. He were ordered to go back to Starbase 46, or Starbase 88 at first. And he wasn't going to go, and came up with his plan to get past the cloaking device on Klingon ship, and 133 jumps to sort of like get in tune and work it out with computer data. So Burnham went on board with Tyler, and it was interesting. Tyler suddenly went into shock. He couldn't handle it when he saw her, L'Rell. And it was interesting, this, because we didn't really suspect this. We knew there was something. When they found him a few episodes back, I think there were rumours he was a Klingon, like one of the human ones, to be put on board to get hold of Spore Drive. But it seems there is a planning process with him. That Arel, I know, like, he were a lover with her, but she tortured him. So he's got this, like, relationship with her. And, I mean, that Cole had got rid of her and threw her away. So when they got on board the ship, she beamed out of him. She jumped on Tyler and they beamed out. But, so there's something going on there, which is sort of interesting. Burnham, she was great. I'm really getting to like her now. Sonic Martin-Green, she's brilliant. Found it hard to sort of get into a character for the first few episodes. And then she's really coming to her own. And she's become really a very interesting character now. And Lorca's just Lorca. I mean, I don't know all that was injected into his eyes and that, but Lorca's Lorca. It says ship, it says bridge, it says chair, and that's it. But the rest of the crew, it's interesting. I like Stamets' relationship with the Doctor. That's pretty cool. It's developing as well. We're getting to know more about it. But there was a thing of where he can see multiple timelines and parallel universes, which is sort of interesting. You remember he came out of the Spore thing last week and he called her Captain. And there's been rumours flying around that they're going to end up in Mirrorverse, apparently. I don't know, this is all say, but I mean, if they have, it's going to be quite interesting. And maybe when Kirk crossed over, maybe it's all classified, this is all classified information. That's why it sort of never gets out. I mean, Starfleet probably knew about them, so they classified it. In the later years to come. I mean, this episode, when it's funny really, with Universal Translator, when Burnham were hiding away on Klingon Bridge, when she come out and said, "I'm here," and she had a Universal Translator. When the Klingons started speaking like our language, you sort of got into it more. They just said it subtitles, which is bloody annoying. I know they're trying to make him well language. The dude had a personality, Cole. He actually started to see a personality when he was speaking English. I thought, yeah, now I'm starting to relate to the Klingons now that they're speaking sort of our language. I'm fascinated by L'Rell. There's a lot going on with her, and she's got an agenda. This is what I like about Discovery. There's agendas everywhere, which is pretty cool. And they found the Admiral. It's going to be interesting where she's going to turn up in all this when they got her on board. Because, I mean, Tyler just froze with his PTSD. But she got him focused and he started defending Admiral in the cell. the fight with Colin Burnham were really cool. I mean, it really amped it up, didn't it? Amped it up quite a lot, and she went at it. I mean, he was just. I mean, Colin was just there throwing her about, but I mean, she did him some damage, didn't she? And then when she sort of jumped up in there, she beamed out, which was just brilliant, you know. The spore drive thing with the ship jumping around everywhere, and it was quite cool actually. I love that ship. I really do like the look at Discovery. When I first saw Discovery, I really liked it. And a lot of people thought it was an ugly looking ship. It probably is in its own way. It is a bit of an ugly looking ship, but it's got character, I think. And I like the look of it. And it is a warship. It's a beautiful ship. Somehow, it's but ugly, but it's nice. Do you know what I mean? It looks like it's a ship. It's an hard-working ship that's going to do its job. And that's what it's designed for. And that's what I like about that ship. Saru's actually, with Saru, you actually think he's an alien. I like Saru. He's one of my favourite characters in this. I really do like him, and he makes a great second officer. And when we got more about him in last week's episode, were really good. I thought we'd get more to know. I thought there'd be more at Pavons. I thought the Pavons were going to get involved between both sides. You know, Federation Klingons. It didn't sort of happen that way, did it? So Lorca gets ordered back to some starbase. He's not going, he works it out, and he's got a plan, and the plan works beautifully. I mean, strategically it goes brilliantly, the whole operation, apart from the bit on the Klingon ship which was a dodgy part. Burnham's battle with Klingon and Cole, you got a lot more to him in his personality, and they're sort of opening up more with new Klingons now. Now it's going to be interesting what the explanation is going to be to fit in with the rest of the universe. Star Trek continuation. Apparently they've got this covered, so it's going to be interesting to see where this goes. But when the Discovery were jumping around everywhere, it was cool. So we got on to Stamets, which is interesting because something's going on with him. Is he evolving? I mean, I wondered, you know, with his eyes going white and that were all. I was thinking of the galactic barrier and that, but obviously that's me thinking old Star Trek with the, you know, Gary Mitchell, because his eyes were white. But he's obviously been touched by the universe, and his mind's opened up on such a level that he can see things that nobody else can see, which is he evolving into something? It's like a big change with him happening, and it's going to be interesting where that goes, because when they did that final jump, now are they in the mirror universe? It's going to be sort of, I don't know, they're somewhere, but it's going to, well, we'll find out in a few weeks after Christmas. So not all in all, you know, since first episode, I admit I was half and half on the pilot episodes. I know it was Bernard's backstory, and I floated along with it, but I didn't walk away. I stuck with it because I thought, you know, I love Star Trek, and you know, this has got to be worth a look, you know. And I didn't want to start knocking it and walking away. A lot of people have carried on about it and they're not watching. No, I'm sticking with it because from this there's going to be other spin-offs, and I'm open to that, and that's why, you know, it's getting a season 2, so it's been a hit, and I hope to start looking at other spin-off Star Trek series in the future, which is going to be good. Like, it'd be nice. I'd like to see some after Voyager, and we might get that after this. You know, it might open it up to something else. Star Trek, Star Trek's back. I mean, that series has established. I mean, it's better than the bloody J.J. Abrams movies for me. I mean, I'd rather watch 3 episodes of that than Star Trek Into Darkness. Trust me, right? So, all in all, I mean, we're 9 episodes in, and episode 3 was really good for me. You got to see Discovery, and it had its grand entrance, which was good. And slowly the crew, they've grown on me. Not like Orville. Orville's a totally different baby. It is. It's 90s Star Trek with sarcasm, and it works beautifully. It's a different thing. Discovery, it's got like BSG themes in there. It's got that seriousness to it, and I suppose it's different, but it takes time. It's deeper, so you're getting into like the human side of the characters. I mean, you're getting more and more every week, and you're hungry for more, which is good. You know, and we've only just scratched the surface with these people, and there's so much more to come, you know. And the supporting cast, I mean, Harry Mudd, a lot of people didn't want happy about that, but when they brought him in, the dude that plays him, he is amazing. And he played Mudd, they brought Stella in. I mean, they've been very faithful to a lot of the canon. I know that they've gone off in a completely different direction with it, and it's annoyed people. But I've thought, well, yeah, all right. Let's see where this goes. And, you know, it's going to be interesting when we get to episode 17 for the proper season final to see what finally happens, you know. So that's my review of this episode. I mean, all in all, I'm going to give it 5 out of 5. It was very good. It had everything. It was action-packed, and there were some tense moments in there. You know, and the Klingon Ship of the Dead got fucking hammered. I mean, E. Lorca stood there on that bridge, and it was an amazing scene when he said, just load up all the torpedoes and just blow it out of my sky. And they did. And that call just got done. So it's going to be interesting to see what's with the Klingon leadership now. What is El-Rel's agenda? I mean, obviously, there's something going on with her and him. When he said to her, you know, what have you done to me? She said, so... You protected with me. So she's up to something sinister. I don't think she's going to be on ship for Spore Drive. There's something else which is going to be interesting, but she'll be exposed. But there's a lot more ahead, so that's it. Right then, guys, that's my review of Star Trek Discovery, this episode. Please give this video a share, give it a like, let me know what you feel, and I'll see you on the next video for Orville, right on Justice League. Alright guys, have a great Monday, Tuesday, and I'll speak to you soon.